Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, bringing you the third mission of the security campaign in my Brink hard difficulty video walkthrough. And this level is entitled Dirty Bomb. And for all of those people that have been on the fence about Brink and hoping for a little bit of salvation and eventually going to get a good game, or those people that are thinking it doesn't look too bad, it doesn't look as bullshit as you were saying, this could be easily playable and you're just a whiny bitch, well, this is a 20-minute level that could be done in 5 minutes if the game wasn't so broken. So join me in this odyssey into absolute arse rape of the worst kind. This is like playing, Call of Duty Black Ops on something like Demolition, when you've got a host whose connection's a different country to you, you're on a lovely 2-bar, your entire team is on a 2-bar, and they're all in your spawn with a FAMAS, raping you in 2 bullets, and you can put a full clip in them and get nothing. That is what this is. This is the campaign equivalent of that. And it's just as fun, because once you've blown up that wall that we just did, you need to guide this robot down into their spawn. And that is the fundamental problem with this game. Everything involves moving through the enemy spawn, so regardless of how many of them you kill, there's always some spawning to come and finish you off. And right now, I mean, look at that. Who even killed me then? I didn't even see anybody and I was down, but luckily enough the AI throws me a syringe so I can continue, and I'm currently still a soldier, which is a mistake on my behalf, because I should always be the medic. I've learned that lesson now. There's a little shortcut over here, but there's guys up there, and just look at that. The dude drops me to nearly no life in no time whatsoever, and me and my buddy tried running up here, and I think we get murdered when we come round here as well. So there's that guy there, my buddy takes him out, there's him on the balcony, who I'm shooting, I get that random spike of muzzle recoil, and it sends my aimer everywhere. I throw a nice cheeky Molotov down there to try and knock some people over, and I'm using the Gerund AR, which is just the ACR with a red dot on it and a drum mag and a grip to make the recoil a little bit less. But in my honest opinion, on hard, the assault rifles just don't kill quick enough. They've got decent range at time, but you'll put a full clip into a dude and he'll spray you in 1 bullet. A little bit like what just happened then. But the aim of this level is to keep pushing up and trying to get to the robot. The robot, if it doesn't need repairing, will be moving, but it only moves when there's somebody on your team near it. So if no one's near it, it's never going to move, because you need to get it all the way through this little maze of containers so that it can so it can cut through a door, I believe, and plant a bomb, something like that. I didn't pay too much attention, I was too busy raging. But there it is, and unfortunately, because I've changed to being a medic now, because I'm a medic, I can't repair it. My other 2 buddies are both engineers, and I seem to be the only person that can get near it, because just look at this, it's a fucking bloodbath. And there's all our AI buddies that don't even seem to be firing their guns. They're having a whale of a time. They're running around, they're not having any problems, they're not getting shot too much, they're dilly-dallying, some of them are laid down, there's 2 of them there, see if I can get this buddy up. Come on dude, get up. And this buddy over there, who's bad, who's just been revived. And you've just got to be careful here, because they're all going to be around this corner, but also to my left up those stairs, they can go through the back areas of the boat and they can get to that, so you're just really not safe. I'm always going to prioritise my buddies to revive. Look, I mean, look at this. What even happened? Luckily enough, there's an AI medic very close to me, so he gets me up. But it's just, it gets to that point where we're all rushed. I mean, there's no words for what just happened then. That dude just lit me up. I couldn't have moved any faster, and he just nails me. And all I'm trying to do is drop down here and try and get some, just get a presence around this machine. And the problem is, as soon as you die, you're all the way back in your spawn, and it's just giving the enemy chances to build the numbers up around it. And he takes me out very quickly. Nothing I can do, so I have to respawn. And my buddies are rushing in, so it's just keep pushing it, make sure you've got engineers, and just get as close to it as quickly as you can, and just be warned, they're going to kill you, they're going to kill you a lot. It's going to get to the point where you don't know how you died, you don't know why you died, all you know is that you hate this game with every fibre of your being, and like I say, it's an effort it's just an adventure in futility. But it's doable, And these videos are going to prove that, even though they are completely full of bullshit. And right there, I'm just chucking grenades because I can't get this magazine in the clip. My buddy's running around there trying to flank. He somehow manages to stay alive. I'm getting lit up as well. This gun is not that great at distance. I'm burst firing it to get as accurate as I can, but I'm still having troubles. Another one of my buddies is up here. He's trying to work his way towards the robot. But this spawn point is it's like grid in Demolition in Black Ops. I forget which is A and which is B, but I think A is in the main building, you know, to the left of the field. That bomb is easier to get because their spawn is a little wider to it than the other spawn. Then you've got the flip side of that argument, which is B, and then that is near the field, and you just can't seem to get that. It's one of the hardest bomb pushes because it's banging their spawn. It's one of those that you need to flip the spawn to even stand a chance to gain your plant off. And this is a similar case on a lot of the Brink levels. You always need to be going to the fucking spawns. It's horrific. It really is. But get used to seeing the redeployment screen because the medics, and especially the AI medics, are nowhere near as useful. And try not to be disheartened because a lot of moments of this, when we were recording this guy, because me and my buddies, I give him credit. The first one is a guy called Sling23. He's a friend of mine. Nice guy. The other one's TRW Aden, and another really good friend of mine. And I owe them both a hell of a lot because if it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't have done this guide. And they did get a little disheartened at times, which really sucked because I was kind of the dude that's like, come on guys, chin up, we can do this shit, just grin and bear it. And the main reason I was, you know, carrying that mentality was because I needed to get this guide done and burn this disc and bury it so that it doesn't, you know, spread its evil any further. Because I can honestly say, unbiased right now, aside from, you know, as objective as I possibly can make this opinion when I have played this game, from my experiences with this game is awful. It's just a bad game. And there is a lot of good to be had in it. There is a lot of positives in the game. But the only problem is they are completely trounced by how much negative there is. And the negative is AIDS inducing. It's so horrific. And this is exactly what the problems, these moments right now. This robot has been in that fucking spot for the last 7 minutes. We've got no further. All that's happening is we run in, we try and kill some dudes, we get instantly raped, and nothing moves. And if you're playing right now, and for whatever reason you've managed to stay on top of the robot and it's carried on, you might do this push in 4 minutes and have no problems whatsoever. But there is just no predicting this game. It's just random. And I honestly don't know what to say as far as like pep talk or encouragement, because you're gonna get mad, you're gonna get pissed off, you're gonna, you know, you might even throw things. It got to a point where I literally wanted to bite my pad. But I hate damaging equipment, so I'm a fag like that. And right there, that guy is a legend. He's managed to get it up and running. I can't read his name because of the tiny screen. It's one of my buddies though, and we've got it moving. And now we have it moving, we just need to keep it moving. And they're shooting the tits off it. It's just stalled right then, probably because I threw that grenade. But they're not around the machine. They don't have much of a presence. Or they do now. Fuck me, look at that. 2 of their guys just killed 3 of ours. And I'm just trying to stay alive so that we can keep it going. He's reviving, he's a medic, he needs to die. Always prioritize the medics. And I'm cruising through here, my buddy's up, I just buffed him there. I'm trying to throw some more shit, but I'm out of points. That guy does one of the cheeky slides, but it fails for him because he's fighting with someone else and he just gets bitch slapped. And he's just like, come on boys, we can do this, we need to make this push. And as per usual, half at team sat on their ass because the enemy's guns are just so much better than ours. But my buddy's on the robot, it's moving forward. That guy spawns on him, I clean him up. You push through here, just look at that, 2 of them on the spawn, straight away on your right there. Be careful of that right. That means there's an enemy medic, he needs to die, I've been shot from behind. I'm trying to reload, but it keeps fucking cancelling it. And then my pad goes, because I'm having such a good time. That's probably the moment where I maybe punched the pad into the bed. But not that it makes any difference. I'm down, I'm not getting revived anytime soon. It's just ridiculous. I can't tell. I think the robot's moving, because look, it's 9 meters away, it's 10 meters away, so even though I'm down, the robot's still moving, and I'm having some serious fucking pad problems. But I'm in the spawn, and the enemy never comes generally into your spawn, so you should be okay. But you just need to keep that robot moving. If you can keep it moving, you can do this level. It's getting a little low on time now, and we need this extension. Because we're just under 3 minutes, fingers crossed. See, I can see all those revive icons. That's an enemy that's miles away from where the shit's going down. That's my buddy with really low life. He just gets cleaned up there by that dude who one-shots him. It's 2 in a month doorway. Can we win? Can we fuck? Look at that. Then my buddy gets up. Ooh, he manages to stay alive. And I've got a medic who's 50 meters away from me, but he's coming with the looks. Is he going to get here? Is he going to prove my opinion wrong of the bullshit AI? No, he's not. He's 33 meters and he's stopped. 1 second to redeployment, and if there's no medics in sight, there's no point sitting around waiting for them, because you could always sprint back in the time it takes for somebody to finally get you up. If you're playing as the medic, make sure you always buff your life. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but sometimes one bullet can be the difference. And just keep pushing, keep pressure, keep being patient. You know, just see the silver lining, because if you don't, you're probably going to turn this shit off and snap it in half, because it is that bad at times. I mean, look at that. How do you win against these kind of odds? It's it's crazy. But you'll notice we got a time extension, because now we have to guard the crane. And this objective is not too bad, because it involves getting as many engineers as possible to start buzzing crane. You'll notice 2 of my buddies up there doing their job, and I'm down here with the robot cleaning up any of the enemies that spawn and try and go and take them out. And I know that they're going to be spawning directly where I'm looking there, because the level hasn't pushed on enough for them to spawn behind me. And right now, you should capitalise on this point, because they're going to be too focused in running towards you than they are doing anything else. And hopefully, you'll be able to clean them up before they get that 1 or 2 shot that kills you. And right now, I'm going on a little bit of a parkour adventure, because I thought this might lead to something cool, but I really don't think it does. Just a couple of balconies. My buddy's just gone down there. Yeah, it's just a shortcut through there. And I gotta watch this machine gun. They will kill you with 1 bullet with this machine gun. Look at this shit. The fuck's it doing? It's like it's firing peanuts or something. Like a bloody rice gun. And then it overheats, and I'm like, motherfucker. So, don't use them. They're garbage. They're just a waste of time. And now that we've fixed the crane, we got another extension on the time. So it's time, it's now finally the last objective of the level, and another difficult push. Because you've got to escort the robot back to another section. One advantage right here though is, if you can stay ahead of the curb and ahead of the spawn, you can generally get the robot round the corner not too bad. One way to help that is when you down an enemy, don't kill him, don't finish him off, let him writhe a little bit longer, because that will make his spawn delay that little bit longer. The only problem with experimenting with the spawns like that and making sure that the enemies aren't completely killed is if an enemy medic turns up, you will go from 0 bad guys to 5 bad guys in a second, and you're going to get raped. So be really careful if you're going to try that. But this is the final push, and you want to, whenever you get to the last push on a mission, give it every single thing you've got, regardless of how you feel or how down on it you're feeling or how bummed out, because if you fuck it up in the final push, you have to do all those other bullshit pushes all over again, so you just need to be as careful as possible. And right there, I didn't stand a chance. That dude just run me down like a train. Full on just ploughed through me. And once again, we're waiting to redeploy your screen. You're going to just see time and time again, because you're a weakling in this game compared to what you're trying to kill. So straight off the bat, buff a couple of people. I see that 2 of my buddies are, well, 1 of my buddies is down over there. There's 3 of our team members down. This is a tough push, this. Just be under no illusion. And watch this. This assault rifle at this range seems to be doing nothing. Is it really got that much range reduction because I've put a drum magazine on it? What a load of shit. It's just a fucking lie sometimes. And I come up over here behind this concrete to try and shoot again, but the recoil's fucking me, so I switch back to the assault, back to the submachine gun, sorry, and I kind of defend this position here till our boys can get a position in. I'm hoping that everyone's going to come. We're going to get a nice, presence in this area, and then we can push forward and do some damage. But I keep getting lit up so badly that I've got to sit in cover and I can't make any progress. You'll notice there's 2 down, there's 1 guy on the right, and I run over here thinking I can jump up here, but you need a light body type to do it. And I'm a medium, because that light guy looks fucking freaky. That fat guy is just ridiculous. If you've ever got a defender level and you're dying too quickly, if you pick a fat character, it might give you that edge. So just experiment as much as you can. It might help, it might not. And level doesn't seem to make a difference. You'll notice that there's a few levels on this done from a level 1 character with hardly any abilities, and then the rest of it is done from a level 18 character with tons of abilities. And the reason for this is the matchmaking on Brink is fucking broken. It's another aspect of poorly developed gaming. And I couldn't actually get in a game with my friends because I was a higher rank than them, and it just wouldn't let us get together. And then for some reason, randomly, my friend was able to join, my other friend got in as well, and we were able to play away as proper characters. Because what we originally did for the first few videos is we all started a fresh character. And I was hoping that the enemies were all going to be fresh too, because we were low levels. I thought it was balanced like that, but I don't think it seems to. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. One massive piece of advice I will give is try not to play it with a rank 5 character, because if you're the top rank, the enemies are going to have second chance, and it's really difficult to see, because they go down, and the only thing that moves on them is the gun arm. Everything else just looks like they're down, and I dread to think how fast they'll kill you, because they kill you quick enough when they store up. I mean, look at that. That dude didn't fuck about there. That was literally wall of death. That was just, you know, a tower falling on me and nowhere to run. And once again, 3 members of our team, and me as well, are down on his ass waiting for a respawn, and we're just not getting it. So we respawn, and we've got to push all the way back round, but we've got 12 minutes to help that crane finish what it's doing. And as soon as you can get a presence down there and clear them out, they're all going to spawn on that right-hand side, and it's just a case of pushing them back and just keeping, you know, your hopes alive, keeping a chance of beating the level going. And right there's this dude executing one of my teammates. Clean him up, cruise through here, hoping to get him on the spawn. But I get a little bit lost because this container place is a fucking maze. I get lit up there by somebody I can't see. He's a mile away. My aiming is off because these guns and the precision's a pain in the ass. Don't know about your guys, but I had a real hard time picking a sensitivity that felt natural for this game. The guns just seem to feel sluggish regardless. And I think I'm, you know, like a notch away from the top sensitivity too, and I'm still having a bit of a tough time. But I'm not making excuses. What you see is what you get. I've never said I was the best gamer, but this game is just bullshit. It makes you look worse than you are, this game. And I've just swapped out the assault rifle for the Tavor, which is a submachine gun version of the TAR-21. It's probably not the 21 of the Tavor, I should say. And it's a really good gun because it's accurate, it fires fast, and it looks pretty cool. The only problem with it is it seems to take a little bit more bullets to kill than it possibly should. So I'd be careful. The main reason I've switched it out is so that when I run out of the carb, instead of reloading and dying indefinitely, I can switch to the other SMG and clean people up. Because the reloads on this game take forever, there's no sleight of hand perk. You can get a slightly faster reload with the dual mag, but it's not that much faster. It really isn't. So as far as submachine guns go, the UMP is a pretty good one if you want to use that. I would stay away from the Vector purely because it fires fucking thin air. It shoots fast, it shoots a lot, but it takes too many bullets to kill. I personally think the Carb 9 or whatever it is the one you want to go with. As far as assault rifles go, stay away from the single shots and the FAMAS, which is triple burst, because it doesn't kill fast enough. You will literally get killed after you've done the first burst. The gap it takes for you to do the second burst will be the time you die, because they kill you too quickly. And if they've got a FAMAS, you're going to be screaming bullshit, because they fucking one burst you away. It's literally like, you know, M16 Call of Duty 4 on a good host. It's craziness. But we're coming to the end of this video here. My buddies are both, well, one of my buddies is at the crane, my other buddies is making progress to it. I'm rushing as well. All it has to do is cut through that door, but to do it you need to escort it. And if you're not escorting it, it's not going to do it. And right there I get mopped up from some dudes camping the fucking spawn. You see, they can't program AI to, you know, push an objective, but they can program them to spawn trap. It's like, what the fuck is that? And I originally wanted to do this with live commentary, but truth be told, it would have been so negative. I don't think anybody would have got any kind of insight from it. All you would have done is laughed your ass off at me and two of my friends cursing like sailors repeatedly. But that's the end of that level. There is no clean way of beating that on hard against the AI. It's just fluent bullshit. So good luck. I hope it helped, and you take care now.